Skeptics.
I love them. And that's the first thing with skeptics. I'm one of them. So I try to understand with a skeptic the frame, the cognitive frame, literally, that their question or their response or their stance is coming from. I try to ask myself if I can understand if it's a lawyer, for example, and their wife brought them. And they'd rather be home watching the game or whatever. I try to understand their circumstances, how they think about things. You know, there's a cause and effect. That's a cause and effect world. Lawyer can be a cause and effect world. So I'm going to then pitch things to them that are within their frames and invite them into a slightly different frame from where they are. I'm not going to start talking about cosmological things to a lawyer. I'm going to try and think of things, metaphors and things that are within their frame. I'm going to maybe talk about, how the judge sees things from a different perspective because they're looking at all aspects of the case. And that's where we get wisdom and insight. And so in the constellation work, what we want to do is move you as the person with the issue into that place where you can actually see a broader picture. I'm going to use their frame. I have no judgment or issue with that frame. It's just a place to start. And I'm doing everything I can to get permission to get them to do the weird thing. Because when they do the weird thing, everybody trusts their own experience. When you do it, you go, oh, yeah, I've felt that now. It's true. It's not a cognitive exercise anymore. It's not something you think about or you hear somebody talk about. It's, oh, that's what she's been saying to me. That's what it is. And you go, well, I had that feeling, so I know it must be true. So I'm doing everything I can to get into their frames, explain things in terms they understand, to help move them so that I have permission with them to try something outside of their normal scope. And then I know if I can get them to have an experience, and I know the likelihood is really high that they will, then they've got one foot in the door. And they're good.